Sup gamers, welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal. I'm Silver Orpheus. Last time, we spent hours catching a Phanpy, which we gladly added to our team. At long last, even got 4 extra levels, so we can actually catch up with Realm, the Cyndaquil. In addition, we made it here to Violet City, where we're going to go ahead and continue what we're more or less supposed to do here, and that is go after the gym challenge. Earl's Pokemon Academy. Before we take on the gym, though, it would be wise to, explore around the city, get to know our surroundings here, know what to do best. I traded my best Pokemon to the guy beside... That is a terrible idea, dude. That's your best Pokemon. Huh? The Pokemon I just got is holding something. Where the frick? Yeah, I just realized I need to have, my side stuff open. Alrighty. Now that's done. I'm gonna continue talking to these guys. A Pokemon holding a berry will heal itself in battle. Many other items can be held by a Pokemon. It sure is tough taking notes. Yeah, I know, dude. Sounds a lot like how my old math classes were. Oh, I'm taking notes of the teacher's lecture. I better copy the stuff on the blackboard too. Honestly, yeah. I hated school back when I was still doing that crap. Like, I hated every single second of it. I hated taking notes. Like, the only classes I ever really enjoyed was, like, history class and stuff like that. And even then, it was only because I actually convinced myself... Oh, tap the mic there. And even then, the only reason why I really liked... The only part about school that I really liked to begin with was history classes, only because I tricked my brain into thinking that it was, like, storytelling time. So... yeah, it was like the only thing I was really interested in, other than like maybe some science classes and somewhere along those lines. But I hated your basic English classes. I hated basic math courses, and I would generally not get anything above a C in any of those classes. I actually have the gall to admit that, because it's true. I hated those classes that much. Do I have a Bellsprout? Would you like to trade it for an Onix? Okay. So, this guy wants to trade us an Onix. This is our first time going into this Pokemon. And since this is the first possible time we're going to be able to go over it, I think it's time we get this serpent out of the room. Onix is absolutely huge, and oh my. This is the first Pokemon that we have actually come across where it is actually pretty beneficial to keep it in its base form over just evolve it. Speaking of which, Onix evolves into a Pokemon called Steelix, starting with Generation 2. And Steelix is our first example of the new Steel type. Steel is mostly a type known for its defensive capabilities and maybe slow attack power. Steelix is definitely that. Onix is oddly fast for what it is. In fact, the stats that you're actually viewing on your screen right now are actually of Onix's base form. However, Steelix isn't a bad option either. So like you have your options. Like you can either choose to evolve it, or you can just keep it as an Onix and just let it outspeed things, despite it being 28 feet long, and it can't win against anything other than like sitting on it. Not to mention one water gun and the thing just goes down. But if you're looking for a wall, these two might have you covered. And Onix is a bit slippery for a really ginormous target. I will not personally be using these two on my team, but maybe you might. But you might have a reason to use it. Who knows? Pokemon Center doesn't really have much for us. There's the Pokemon School. Over here is the gym. That's our destination. Pokemart. And here we got Bob. I saw a wiggly tree up ahead. If you touch it, it squirms and dances. Cool. Yeah, kid, you're like the one person I know who says cool about a moving tree. Whoa. Hello, you're a trainer. Battle gym leader when you did? Okay, dude. No. You don't just say that. Anyway, here we have the Sprout Tower. Experience with the way of Pokemon. Let's head on in, because why not? A Bellsprout over 100 feet tall. People say that it became the center pillar here. Okay. See the pillar shaking? People are training upstairs. So that's why this thing is Last I checked, pillars don't move, lady. Sprout Tower was built long ago as a place for Pokemon training. Only if you reach the top will you obtain an HM. An HM. Ooh, okay. So, Sprout Tower, the only Pokemon that you can actually find Pokemon here. And, aside from the trainers here, these Pokemon are just a mere Bellsprout and Ghastly. You can see them off to the side. Yeah. In addition to that, we got some trainers here. Sage, Nico. They all have Bellsprout, pretty much. I have no plans of showing these guys. And because we've already gone over all the Pokemon that can be encountered here, yeah, no reason to really go. That was a super effective hit, and you couldn't even do anything to me. That was pathetic. Alright. Well, I don't want to be taking super effective damage, so Realm can come out here. Take 1 damage. Okay, that was actually kind of funny. Okay. That was just a regular tackle. There wasn't anything special to that whatsoever. Phanpy can come on out. So yeah, back to like the earlier topic though, like about like school and stuff like that. I hated it. Like I could not I did not tolerate my schooling years, and of course like I was always like the big loner in like classes and stuff like that. So I spent a lot of my time to myself, and of course I wasn't too big into the like classes either. So I was like never like I pretty much never had like any like adequate results, even though like I usually hung around. Well, aside from like me being like mostly lonely and stuff like that, I still did have friends, but I didn't really have very many. Mostly due to the fact that I am a pretty shy individual, if you could not tell that. And that was something that started like really early. That's actually been a thing since like I was an infant, really. Like I feel like I've always been like really shy, but like it wasn't really until I was like 17 starting my Final Fantasy VII Let's Play that I really made an effort to break myself out of the shell. And like I feel like I've done well like up to this point. Like it's clear that there are still remnants of that like personality of mine like still there. Like I don't think I will ever be like purely extroverted. No, I just don't see that happening. And well, anyway, we defeated Sage Nico, and we're sending money to our mom. Only game where you can actually do that too. I didn't actually point that out last episode, but yeah, sending money to your mom, only a thing in the gold and silver games, and I don't get why, because this is actually such a good feature. We stand guard in this tower. Here we express our gratitude to honor all Pokemon. Cool. You say that, and yet you are going to fight. Sage Chow. You got another Bellsprout. So I guess we can go ahead and continue the, yeah, pretty much. School was just never a fun time with me. Like, I always wished as a kid that, like, I could always just grow up, become an adult. And how funny, because now that I actually am one, I kind of wish I was a kid again. Yeah, like, adulting, like, I get the fact that my channel is a bit more kid-friendly than PlayersPressStart is, but even then, like, for all you kids who are still watching, even after, like, hearing me curse, like, several times in the series already, if you're still here, then let me tell you this. Never say that you wish to become an adult, because when you become an adult, you're gonna want to be a kid again. Always cherish your childhood for like as long as you possibly can, because it's not gonna be here forever. And like the moment you have to start doing like adult things, is gonna be the moment you start wishing that you were a child. So like I kind of already said the main central theme, just be yourself and like be a kid for like as long as you can, because eventually you're just not gonna be able to do that for very long. And really wish I actually had something to take advantage of the you know, the fire weakness of these guys. But kind of can't with the way things are going right now. I really don't want to use Phanpy against any of these Bellsprout because, you know, I don't want to take a super effective Vine Whip, so... We just gotta do things the Magikarp way, we just gotta keep switching Realm out. Of course, Realm only takes 1 damage from the Vine Whip, so... That's good, I suppose. And not to mention we're 2-hitting these Bellsprouts with just Tackle. Realm grew level 11. Alright, are we gonna get the thing? No, we're not. Yeah, that's typical. So moving on... Wait, there might be something up ahead. Great! Oh, wait a minute, I just realized something. There could be something up here. Yep. X accuracy. I wasted my time. Ain't that great. So... oh, wait. Random encounter. With a Rattata. Yeah, aren't you special? We can't even escape. Really, Phanpy? Phanpy? Thank you. There, up we go. Alright, over here on the top floor, we get a potion. That'll be useful for a little later. And you! The Enlightenment of Pokemon. You're a required trainer, so we kinda have to go through you. Sage Jin. Totally not the Xenoblade character. Because, honestly, that would be quite... That'd be quite the downgrade, honestly. Yeah, let's go to level 11. Realm, up to you. Growth. That's not anything good. That raises its special attack power. I think in later generations it raises attack power as well, but in this game it's just... Yeah, see, now it's doing 2 damage as opposed to 1. So yeah, just 1 buff can do a lot to you. See, like, now I'm losing 2. Alrighty. Hit that. Then we're gonna get down this. Yeah, I think it's gonna be time to heal Realm after this. Maybe Realm. Sage Jin has been defeated. We're gonna get 20 health back. That's actually doable. Use one of the potions. Bring you back up. And here we got another Sage. The Elder's HM lights even pitch black darkness. So I think we have an idea of what HM we're getting now. If you don't, then I sure hope you've played a Pokemon game before. Sage Neil has another Bellsprout. Yeah, I'm actually not joking when I say that all of them have Bellsprouts. So I hope you're used to seeing this Pokemon, because if not, then you're in for a bit of pain. And another one that knows growth. Bonk. Two damage, that's great. Now we got 3-hit KO. Oh, man. There he goes. And now... we got nothing. He's defeated. Now, you, I believe are a bit special. And you, sir, Sage Troy, has a Bellsprout. Yeah, literally just the same guys before. So now he has a level 7 one, exposed to a level 6. Yeah, level 8. Realm, get out there. Do your stuff. I'm going to use Tackle. Honestly, I might want to use the Leer here. Not gonna lie. It's a good idea. Use our laser vision. That might actually do something. Ooh, high roll. Come on. This is just a regular war of attrition here. Nothing special going on. Bonk. Goodbye. And Realm grew level 12. Are we gonna get the thing? Yeah! Ember! Alright, so that's gonna make this next one Hoot Hoot. Okay, I think this is actually our first time seeing Hoot Hoot. Yeah. It actually is. Crap. Phanpy, let's see what you got. Can you handle the Hoot Hoot? Can you handle the one-legged owl? Okay, speed tie. It's not doing much damage. Yeah, I think Phanpy can handle Hoot Hoot on its own. That's actually really good, because this is gonna be... Because Phanpy's only really been useful for defenseless targets up to this point, so... We kind of want a bit more. Whack it. And enjoy level 9. And you learn Defense Curl. Moving right along, I think I'm going to want to heal... Yeah, I think Realm will be fine, honestly. You are indeed skilled as a trainer. As promised, here is your HM. But let me say this. You should treat your Pokemon better. The way you battle is far too harsh. Pokemon are not tools of war. He claims to be the Elder, but he's weak. It stands to reason. I'd never lose to fools who babble about being nice to Pokemon. I only care about strong Pokemon that can win. I really couldn't care less about weak Pokemon. Well, good for you then, because I think it's our turn to battle now. So good of you to come here. Sprout Tower is a place of training. People and Pokemon test their bonds to build a bright future together. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I am the final test. Allow me to check the ties between your Pokemon and you. And here we are, the final battle of the Sprout Tower, which is not saying a lot. Sage Lee has 3 Pokemon, and I guess you couldn't tell exactly what they are. Yes, they're Bellsprout. Yeah, this is also a required battle in Heart Gold Soul Silver, but I think here in the originals, it's actually all optional. Which, I don't know why you would ever want to not come here, considering the fact that, you know, you get stronger this way. Anyway, let's go ahead and set the flower on flyer. Yeah, burn. Burn! One shot, super effective. Type advantages are pretty much the key, or more or less the keys of battle. You always want to shoot. Hoot Hoot. Okay. Yeah, you generally always want to shoot for super effective attacks. However, in cases like Hoot Hoot here, we don't exactly have answers for that. Defense curl. Honestly. Yeah, lower my attack. That's great. Yeah, honestly, back to Realm. That Realm's like our good answer. Even without saying, like, honestly, even without type effectiveness, Ember is still probably better than anything Phanpy can do right now, because it's same type attack bonus or stab for short. So, generally really useful. Yeah, I think I'm gonna want to heal here. I could have swore you had all Bellsprouts, but no, I guess you have a Hoot Hoot instead, so. Alright. I could have swore I remember you having all Bellsprout. But you know what, I guess a Hoot Hoot works better too, so. Let's go and see if we can burn the owl. Because, you know, that's what little hedgehogs do. Burn. Guess not. Guess we're getting nothing today. Let's go ahead and save some PP on Ember. Whack it to death. And we're not really going to get anything from that. And our last target is another Bellsprout. Honestly, couldn't have it any other way, honestly. And in here... yeah, I'm going to switch back to Realm. Good old Magikarp stats. I'm not going to be doing this for the whole game, only on team members that really need training and can't really fend for themselves much. Anyway, burn. Bye. And that's it for the final Bellsprout. No level ups today, but we defeated the Sage. Ah, excellent. You and your Pokemon should have no problem using this move. Take this Flash, HM. Flash illuminates even the darkest of all places. But to use it at a battle, you need a badge from Violet's gym. That we do. And we get an escape rope. These allow you to escape a dungeon pretty much free of charge. And I will not be using it to get out of this place, even though you clearly can. So I guess I'll just see you at the bottom then, because it's going to be a Pokemon Encounter faithful area. So, with us out here, out of Violet City, pretty much about time for us to move on. So, with us pretty much tackling the Sprout Tower, there is actually one more place that I would actually like to cover before, you know, we actually end things off. And that little something lies east of Violet City. And we actually skipped over it while we were actually exploring the area. So over here on Route 31, we have the Dark Cave. Now, as we can see here, there's really nothing that we can do as of yet. However, I would actually like to go over this. Here in the Dark Cave, we can find 2 new Pokemon. And, you know me, I like to go over them. So let's go ahead and jump into them. So first of all, we have Dunsparce, the rarest Pokemon in the entire game. No. Dunsparce is one of the rarest Pokemon. Only a 1% encounter rate for Dunsparce. Yeah, that's very rare. In addition to that, it learns a lot of really good moves. But the biggest weakness of Dunsparce, its stats are abysmal. This is like the only time where I have actually been saying this for several years. This Pokemon needs an evolution. Badly. If it got an evolution, it could actually enjoy success. Its move pool is so good, but it's just held back by its poor and abysmal stats. Well, that's alright, because the next Pokemon on in here, only if you're playing Crystal, Teddiursa. It's a Pokemon I think is pretty underrated. Pure normal type, meaning it only has 1 weakness. Great physical stats, pretty good, very good TM coverage. Poor special stats to make use of most of them, because Gen 2's TMs in general are just plain horse crap. Other than that, Ursaring is one hell of a beast to make your enemy. And once it hits that level 30 evolution level, nothing's really going to be able to stand in Teddiursa's way. I can't really say that I really want to use any of these on my team, but That dark cave is the reason why the Flash HM exists. Yeah, they invented a whole move just so you could actually traverse caves. Why? Beats me. But anyway, I think that'll about do us this time. Next time on Pokemon Crystal, I think it's time we head into the gym. And maybe secure our first gym badge. See you guys then.